Hi everyone, my name is Sherry and I'm going to be your instructor for today's fall prevention class. Today's class is for that older adult that wants to stay active, improve or maintain their balance, their strength, and their mobility. The main focus is going to be at reducing your rates of falls. So let's get started. You'll need a chair and a set of hand weights. I'm going to get the music going and we're just going to get warmed up. So we're going to start with just a little light march on the spot. If you'd like, you can always use your chair for balance if you need it, or your walking aid. And you can take it at whatever pace works for you, but just sinking down into your hips. Arms are just gonna be to your side. And the focus is just on warming up the body and the joints for our class. We're gonna do 4 more, and 3. 2 more of these narrow marches, and see if you can open it up a little bit wider. Sink a little bit deeper into the hips. Arms again are just side to side. 4 and 3. We'll do 2 more wide and then go back to that narrow march for 4 and 3. 2 more times. Now see if you can go out and in. So go out and then back in. So we're getting some mobility into those hips. So you can sink down a little bit lower if it's there. Playing with your range of motion. 4 more, 4 and 3. 2 more out and in, and then just stay in. That's it. Making sure those shoulders are over top of your hips with that great posture. 4 and 3. 2 more. Now see if you can tap your toe into the floor, pressing those toes actively into the floor. Now your arms can start reaching corner to corner. So we're gonna warm up the upper body as well. And again, we're trying to wake up those ankles because we're gonna do some balance work today. 4 more, and 3. 2 more with your toe, and then see if you can press your heel into the floor. Bring your toes up towards your knees or your shins. And again, the arms are gonna start to lift a little higher if it's there. 4 more, just like that. Here's 4 and 3. 2 more. Let's see if you can take it back to the toe tap, pressing your toes into the floor. You can even start to bend the arms up towards your shoulders. That's it. We're gonna warm up everything today. 4 more, and 3. 2 more times, and then just take it back to that march we started with. Starting to feel a little bit warmer than you did when we first started, I hope. So we're gonna take that narrow march to a wider march. We're gonna keep those feet into the floor and then just hold it here. We're gonna start from the neck, just looking from side to side, stretching out that neck and that upper back, taking it at whatever pace works for you. Last time here. And then start with the shoulder roll. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and down and back. Starting off small, and then if it's there, so you can make it a bigger range of motion. 1 more time. And then we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Bring your shoulders up and bring them forward this time, rounding your back. That's it. 1 more here. Then from the shoulders, we're gonna start to stretch out our chest and our back. We're gonna open the back up, separate the shoulder blades, and then open up your chest. And you're just gonna go back and forth, stretching out the upper body. You can even add your breathing with it, inhaling, and then exhaling. Great job, everybody. Let's do it 1 more time, forward. And then 1 more time, opening it down and back. Great job. Let's move into those hips. Hands are on the hips. We're gonna do a little circles in one direction, almost like you're got a hula hoop around your waist. And again, try to start small with that range and then see if you can go a little bit bigger as you feel ready and warm. Let's do it one more time in this direction, and then we're gonna go in the other direction. Little circles. Again, just warming up the hips. Getting ready for some balance training today. Last one here. Great job, everybody. We're gonna go right beside your chair. You can hold on to it if you'd like. We're gonna take that inside leg and we're just gonna bring it forward and back. Warming up those hips. Already starting with some balance here. One more time forward and one more time back. Same leg. See if you can go from side to side. Starting off small. Last one. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side of the chair. Bring that foot to the front and then back. Again, starting off small. Increasing that range if it's there. That's it. One more time to the front, one more time to the back. And then we're gonna go from that side to side. Sort of kicking it out like a soccer ball. One more here. Great job. All right, so let's get the ankles warmed up for some balance training. Start to lift your heels up off the floor. Lifting and lowering. That's it. I'm feeling warm and ready. Let's do one more heel raise. And then see if you can bring your toes up the same way. So you're leaning back slightly, lifting up the front part of your feet off the floor. Holding onto that chair. Two more times. One more just like that. And then see if you can add them together. So bring your heels up, heels down, and then bring your toes up. Toes down, going back and forth from the heel raise to the toes. That's it. Two more times at your own pace. And then we'll do it one more time. Excellent job, everybody. All right, so we are ready for some balance training. So we're gonna stand right beside the chair. And we're just gonna start with a stepping forward motion. So stepping forward. And I'm gonna show you some differences so you can add to progress your moves to make them a little bit harder. So if you don't need the chair, you can have your arms down to your side. You can also bring your arms up a little bit higher or across your chest. And again, anywhere from 12 to 15 repetitions, 1 to 2 sets. Today we're gonna be doing everything once, just getting used to it, and then later classes we'll start to progress some of these moves. Great job. Let's do it one more time. Great job. Coming back down to your side, same leg, stepping out to the side, and then bring your feet together. You pick the distance that you're gonna step. You're also gonna pick whether you're gonna hold onto the chair, keep your arms to your side. Now this is our opportunity to work on our balance, so we need to get off balance a little bit. Have a little bit of that little bit of challenge. So if you're not challenged, think about what you're gonna do to make it a little bit harder. You can even put some sunglasses on. That's gonna make it harder. That's it. Let's do a few more. One more here, picking whatever progression is gonna be working for you. All right, now let's take that same leg and step behind. So you might start with that hand on the chair, getting used to the movement. Decide if you're gonna let go. If you're gonna add a little bit of difficulty with the hands up, cross your chest. That's it. You're doing great, everybody. See if you can do 2 more. 1 more at your own pace. Great. Coming back to that standing position, we're gonna go right to the other side. Same step forward, stepping back. So you're gonna notice we're gonna be treating each side of our bodies equally. They may not feel equal, but we wanna balance it out as much as we can. So if you need that chair, you can hold on. If you're feeling like this is my side, I wanna challenge myself, hands are off the chair. Got a little excitement in the movement going forward, or maybe you're asking for a little bit more. Anywhere from 12 to 15, everybody's gonna have a different number. That's gonna be our goal number for today. Two more times. Great job. Again, back to standing together. We're gonna take that outside leg, step out to the side, and then step together. So you might be holding onto the chair. You might not be. So we're progressing with each one of these moves. The side step is harder than the forward step, and the backward step's harder than the side step. Give me a couple more, decide what you need today. Maybe you're just gonna get used to it for day 1, and then you can add those progressions later on. Let's do 1 more to the side. Excellent. Now let's come back to that step back. Again, maybe this one is where you're gonna hold on. Stepping back. A little harder when it's behind you. You can't see where your foot is going. I'm ready for a challenge. I'm letting go. Hands are to my side. I can also make it harder by bringing my hands up, keeping my head straight ahead versus looking down at my feet. Lots of different ways. 2 more to the back. Excellent. All right, great job, everybody. We are now gonna be walking the line. So sometimes I'll put some painter's tape across the floor just so I can have a straight line. We're gonna have our hands just to our side to start, and we're gonna bring 1 foot and connect it to the toe in front. So starting off with your hands to your side, we're gonna walk down 12 to 15 steps, and then we'll turn around and do the same thing. So I'll let you continue on. 12 to 15 steps, changing directions, heel toe walk, maybe making it a little bit harder, bringing your hands up, maybe gazing straight ahead versus down. Great job. Next one we're gonna do is a lateral step. So starting with your feet side by side, stepping together, little steps 12 to 15 times, all the way across, trying to maintain that straight line. And then we're gonna go back again. Maybe you're gonna make it a little bit harder. Maybe you're gonna change the direction of your sight, looking straight ahead or even looking up. 12 to 15, great job. Next move, we're gonna step over top of our other leg. So arms are to your side, step over your leg. And then to have them side by side, step over. We're gonna maintain that straight line, 12 to 15 steps all the way down the line. Once you get to that end line, we're gonna come back. Step over, making those choices where you need to. How's everybody doing? We feeling balanced? All right, next move. We're gonna step behind, a little harder. Step behind. Step behind. You notice how I'm looking down at the floor. I'm making it easier for myself because I need it. You decide what's gonna work for you, whether it's looking straight ahead or looking down. 12 to 15, I'm coming back. Trying to maintain that good posture at the same time. We got a couple different things we're thinking about, which is usually what happens when we're following. So this is a good thing to think about. All right, once you've done your 12 to 15 times, stepping behind, we're gonna be moving on. We're gonna hit to the wall behind us and we're gonna brace ourselves for a fall. So get a wall. We're gonna start with our hands down by our hips. And as we step forward, we're gonna bring our hands up, almost like you're bracing that you're gonna fall. We're gonna practice this. So I'm at my wall. I'm gonna start with my right foot stepping forward. My hands are down by my hips. And I'm gonna step forward, bring my hands up chest level, brace myself, and then come back. Let's do this together. Step forward, brace yourself, and then step back. You decide the distance of that step forward. You wanna feel safe when you're stepping forward because we just wanna get used to, we wanna get those muscles developed. Working on that reaction time. Even using your breath, big exhale as you brace yourself. 2 more times. One more with this side. All right, so we're working on balancing our right and our left. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So the other leg is gonna step forward. Again, pick your distance. Starting with your hands down by your hips, because we're gonna work on that quick reaction. How about we do it a couple more times? We gotta balance out each side. How about 2 more? All right, great job, everybody. Next, we're gonna stand right behind our chair. I'm gonna bring it to the side so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna do a single leg balance. So holding on with both hands onto the chair, have one foot planted in the floor, soft bend in the knee, and we're gonna lift that other leg right up off the floor. So for our balance, 5 to 10 seconds. And if you need to hold on the chair, you can. A little excitement in the ankle, and then come down, give it a little break. Let's do the same leg one more time. Pick your focal point, lift the leg, start your balancing, decide whether you need one hand or both hands on the chair. Excellent. Give it a little shake, give it a little recovery. All right, the next leg is gonna stay on the floor. Soft bend, lift up the other leg, decide. Do you feel that excitement in your ankle? That's how we know we're working on our balance. We got a little excitement, come back down, give it a little second. We're gonna do that one more time because we wanna balance it out. Same leg stays, bring up the other leg, decide. And then give it a little shake. Excellent. All right, everybody, we're gonna take it down in the chair. So with fall prevention, it's really important to have a great foundation, meaning strong legs to brace ourselves. So we're gonna start with a sit to stand. Now I do have dumbbells. I'm gonna start with no dumbbells. My hands are just on my thighs. And if I need them, I can also just press them into my thighs as I come up. Now if you have a walking aid, maybe you're gonna have your walking aid in front and you might use that to hold on to. So we're just gonna push into that full foot, both feet into the floor, and then come up. Now, if you don't need your hands on your thighs, you can place your hands to your side. And just use the leg strength to get up. You can do it whatever pace is gonna work for you. We're gonna do that same 12 to 15 repetitions. And if I, again, wanted to make it harder, I can bring my hands up. I can also hold on to those dumbbells. Take a break whenever you need to. Listen to your bodies. We're gonna do this one more time up. Great job. All right, we're moving on. We already started warming up that upper body with our braces to the wall. Now we're gonna do a push-off from a chair position. So make sure your chair is secure against the wall. Hands are just gonna go on the chair itself, and you're just gonna step back. You can take it shoulder width apart if you'd like. And we're just gonna start to sink down to the chair, bending the elbows down and back like an arrow, and then a big exhale as you come up. Exhale. Using that core strength. Again, you're gonna decide how far you wanna go down. Big exhale. "12 to 15 times. We want those last 4 to be really challenging so we can get stronger. Challenging means that we're gonna get stronger, but not so much that we're gonna get injured. So listen to your bodies. Big exhale as you come up. Building up to that 12 to 15. Good job. All right, we're gonna take it back down to the chair. This time I'm gonna grab my dumbbells. I'm gonna work on our upper back. So I'm gonna grab the dumbbells one at a time. Take my feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna hinge forward, and I'm gonna bring my dumbbells up to my rib cage. So you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then reach down to the floor. So strengthening that upper back. It's gonna keep us up nice and tall, just looking slightly forward. That's it. Squeeze it up. It's the old use it or lose it. We don't wanna lose it. We wanna keep ourselves strong. Preservation, independence, that's my motivation. You think about what's gonna motivate you to keep this going. Squeeze it up. Let's do 2 more together. 1 more here. Great job, everybody. Let's put the dumbbells down. Let's bring our hands up to our chest, or they can be down to your side. We're gonna work on our midsection. So I have a little space between my back and the back of the chair. Hands can be here. They can also be down to your side, holding onto the chair. We're gonna lean back, have a little bit of tension coming back up in that midsection. You can even use your breath. Exhale. Decide what's best for you. Little tension getting up. You see the little difficulty getting up. 12 to 15. That's it. Working on all those muscles that are gonna help reduce our rates of falls and keep us strong and healthy. Exhale. Couple more to go. Great job, everybody. Let's do 2 more. 1 more here. All right, 1 more standing exercise. We're gonna stand right beside our chair. This time we're gonna step forward with 1 leg. Actually, let's do our inside leg. So it's got a little distance. We call it a staggered squat. So you can hold onto the chair or have your hands down to your side. We're just gonna reach down like we're picking something up off the coffee table. Pressing into that front leg, but the back leg is helping with balance. Trying to maintain that posture. Again, everybody's gonna look a little different. Checking in with yourself, deciding what range is gonna work. 12 to 15 repetitions. That's it. I can't believe we're almost done. I can't believe how quickly this has gone by. Can we do 2 more? 1 more here. Great job. Just give your legs a little bit of a release, little shake out. We're gonna go right to the other side. Same thing here. We're gonna have that staggered stance. Decide the distance. Pressing into that front leg and then the back toes for balance. And if you need that chair, that's it. Again, even if you're in this position, just going a little bit, you're working all those muscles in the lower legs, you're working on balance. If you need that chair, it's right there. You can even make this a little harder by having the hands up across the chest, looking straight ahead, or grabbing your dumbbells and having them just down to your side. 12 to 15 repetitions. 2 more times. And if you have another one, you go right ahead, no rush. Once you're done that last one, just give your legs a little bit of a shake, a little release. We're gonna take it down in the chair. We're just gonna do some static stretches just to make sure we're lengthening the muscles. Taking one leg forward, just place your hands on your thigh. Take a deep breath, and then on the exhale, see if you can slide your hands down that thigh. Even looking down towards your sneaker. Notice if you feel a stretch in the back of your leg, down through the lower back. And then slowly we'll come up. We're gonna do that same thing on the other side. Just take your leg out, hands are on your thigh, take a deep breath in. And then on that exhale, see if you can start sliding your hands down the thigh. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. I think we can all agree that feels good. We're gonna come back up. We're just gonna bring our hands together. You can interlock your fingers. Start to push forward. Tuck your chin into your chest. Separating the shoulder blades, feeling a nice release in the upper back, down through your neck. And then let's reverse it. Let's open the arms. Elbows are gonna come down and back. You're gonna feel a big stretch in your chest and your shoulders. And then we'll take one arm right across the chest. You can even wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists, stretch out all those little joints and muscles that we worked. Take that same hand, see if you can reach it right up to the ceiling. Bring it down in between your shoulder blades. If you can, grab onto your elbow. Feel a little stretch down through your triceps or the outside of your arm. Oh, again, that feels good. Bring it right back down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Just hug that arm in. Give your fingers a little wiggle, a little release. Release your wrist, your elbow. And then let's see if we can reach this arm right up. See how it feels? Take it in between the shoulder blades, grab onto the elbow. Again, just noticing the differences, if there is any differences from right to left. And then bring your hands down to your side. Start to tuck your chin to your chest. Just stretching out your neck. See if you can roll your head over to one side. Come back to the chest. And then roll all the way over to the other side. And then slowly come back to the center. Lift your head up. We're gonna place our hands on our thighs. I'm gonna get you to press into the floor with your feet and just slowly rise up. See if you can reach up over your head. If you can, look up. And then slowly start to hinge forward. Just let it all go down. If you need to keep your head up, you can. And then just slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time, roll back the shoulders and give yourself a big pat on the back. Thank you so much for joining me for this fall prevention class, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.